Welcome to Number One Best Comic, the series where I show you a great issue number one from my collection every week. I'm vmcampos. Spoiler alert, there will be spoilers. This week I've got Wildlifers number one from Radio Comics. This is a great fun furry anthology series by Joe Rosales. It features several short stories, slice of life stories from the various characters in his Wildlifers series. Let's take a look inside. So the book is in black and white. It was published in 1999 and is a collection of various wildlife short stories. There's 11 short stories in this one. The characters are basically in high school and get into various shenanigans and adventures. The first story is called Forked, and how the gang is in the cafeteria playing with forks, just being really silly. Rosales does an excellent job of drawing these characters. They're really memorable, they have great style, panel layout is fun. It's stark black and white but with great line quality and then the occasional toning. In the end of this story, the principal goes crazy and starts throwing forks at everyone in an assembly. Then we've got hamburger sandwich and some French fried potatoes. The gang goes out to a fast food restaurant in the middle of the night, much to the chagrin of the cashier. They have way too much fun and then get kicked out. I'm starting to remember why we don't eat out more often. Hey guys, quick, the arcade's open another half an hour. So a lot of the book is this very short, funny stories and then some longer ones with this variety of characters. There's no one main character, it alternates between a bunch of them. Next up we've got Pierced Dreams, where the idea to get an earring sets off trouble at home. Mom and Dad fight about it, Dad agrees. And so he's off to get his ear pierced for the first time. It's a pretty traumatic event, but in the end, he got his ear pierced and it didn't exactly work out how he wanted. He was trying to impress a girl with it, of course. Next up is a really short 3-panel story, Beatniks. And finally, it closes with Thrift Store Shopping Extravaganza, where the girls go to a thrift store and try on some great clothes. They have a great old time there. I think this was someone's cocktail waitress dress. Do you think it's too short? Yes, yes, no. And she ends up getting it when the hunky guy compliments them. They ran off squealing and they had a great time at the thrift store. And so that was Wildlifers number one. If you like this episode, head on over to Patreon and contribute $1. It really helps. Or why not subscribe on YouTube? This was Number One Best Comic. I'm vmcampos. See you next time.